Hey BizMan students! This video is addressing Area of Study 1, Unit 4, specifically conflict within employee relations. Employee relations involves the determination of wages and working conditions, and with negotiation that is required for this to occur, there may be conflict occurring. Conflict refers to disputes, disagreements, or dissatisfaction between individuals and/or groups. Industrial disputes is when there is a withdrawal from work by a group of employees, or refusal by an employer or number of employers to permit some or all of their members to work. Each withdrawal or refusal is made to enforce a demand, resist a demand, or express a grievance. Withdrawal of labour by employees is known as a strike action, while a refusal by employees to work is known as lockout. Other forms of industrial action include picket lines, work bans, work to rule, and absenteeism, vandalism, and sabotage. Picket lines are protests that take place outside the workplace, generally associated with a strike. Work bans are a refusal to work overtime, handle a product, piece of equipment, process, or a refusal to work with particular individuals. Work to rule refers to employees refusing to perform any duties that are additional to the work they normally are required to perform. It is basically performing the bare minimum of their job. Absenteeism, vandalism, and sabotage conceal unofficial expressions of conflict, and may be more costly to organisations than open, official industrial disputes. Industrial action can be taken by employees, and can be defined as either being protected or unprotected action. Protected industrial action refers to action taken by either party to a dispute that has been approved by Fair Work Australia. This means that the strike action is lawful, and it is necessary for the organisation to be informed of the action prior to it occurring. Unprotected industrial action refers to action that has not been approved by Fair Work Australia. An unprotected action is considered to be unlawful and opens the participating parties to be subjected to legal action, in which they may be required to pay compensation or have fines imposed upon them. While there is no guarantee that conflict may or may not occur within an organisation, it is important for an organisation to have methods of dispute resolution set up in the event that it does occur. Negotiation refers to a method of resolving disputes whereby discussions between the parties result in a compromise and a formal or informal agreement about the dispute. It is the least formal method of dispute resolution, during which agreements made are not legally binding. This method utilises consultative and participative management style. Mediation involves an impartial third party assisting the parties in disputes to work towards forming their own agreement. In using this method, the mediator will not usually offer suggestions or solutions, as it is preferable for parties to reach an agreement on their own terms. The mediator or the third party involved in the mediation can be independent, mutually agreed upon by the parties, or a representative from a business, tribunal, or government agency. Grievance procedures provides an orderly system whereby the employee and employer can resolve matters relating to complaints about wages, hours, working conditions, or disciplinary actions. This is set up by the specific organisation and is a formalised set of steps, which involves management, local union representatives, and/or external advisors. Fair Work Australia is the national independent workplace relations tribunal or institution that can vary awards, approve agreements, determine unfair dismissal claims, make minimum wage orders, and assist in workplace resolution. Common legal action before the courts is open to any party involved in or affected by industrial action. Legal action arising from employee relations issues is usually heard in the Fair Work Division of the Federal Court. Legal action is considered as a last resort when all other avenues have been exhausted. Happy studying!
Click here to go to the Engage Wiki. Click here to go to the next video. Or, if you really want, you could just stare at this motivational poster.